Hello guys, so today I'll be teaching you guys 10 basic Linux commands that will be useful if you're a Linux user. So the first command is the sudo command, and this is it. What this sudo command does is that it allows you to become a root user. The root user is the primary user. The root user is a special user, like with the user ID of 0. Currently, I'm not logged in as a root user because I'm logged in as Ariyo. But with the sudo command, I can access the features of the root. So to go to my root, what I need to do is sudo password for Ariyo. Let me type my password. Oh, wrong password. So now you see I'm now the root user. Before I was Ariyo, but now I'm the root. So when you are in the root directory, there is no need for you to use sudo. But when you are logged in as the user, you have to use sudo to be able to access some files. So the full meaning of sudo is superuser do. So let's go to the next command. So the next command we're going to be looking at is the pwd command. Let me type it. So what the pwd does is that it allows you to know the directory that you are working on or that you are in presently. So the full meaning of pwd is print working directory, and when I press enter, it will tell me the current directory I currently am. So let me be in the root directory. Now let me type in pwd. I'm still in the Ariyo's directory, but currently logged in as the root. So that brings us to the next command. So the next command we're going to be looking at is the login command. I'm currently logged in as root. So how about if I want to go back to my Ariyo directory? If I press sudo, it just gives me a bunch of. Let me try sudo again. But no, I'm still in the root directory. So to get back to my Ariyo directory, what I have to do is to type in login, then my username, which is Ariyo, then the password. So now you see I'm back to Ariyo's directory. My screen is full now. So that brings us to the next command, which is the clear command. And what the clear command does is that it clears the screen. Actually, other Linux users or some Linux teachers will tell you to press Ctrl L and it will clear your present terminal. But I don't think that's true. When I press Ctrl L, it only clears this page, not the old terminal. You see, as you can see, I can scroll up and down there. Still, so let me try Ctrl L. How they say it? Ctrl L. But if you notice, I can still scroll up and I'll still see the previous things I've done. Ctrl L just created it just cleared the page I currently am. But if I press clear, everything on this directory will be cleared off. Let me type it. You see, now everything is cleared. So that's that about that. So let's go to the next command. So the next command is ls, and what ls does is that it lists out the files and directories in the directory you currently are. So let me type ls, and when I press enter, it will print out all the files and all the directories in this my current directory. So you can see I have the desktop directory under this Ariyo directory. I have the documents, I have the downloads, I have the music, I have pictures, I have public, I have templates, and I also have videos. So those are the directories. Yeah, but how about if you want to come to these directories? How are we going to do it? That brings us to the next command, which is cd. So what cd does is, the full meaning of cd is change directory, and what it does is that it changes a directory. So now if I want to come to this desktop directory, all I have to do is cd space desktop. Note that it has to be, anything that is capitalized here must also be capitalized here, because okay, let me try not capitalizing the desktop. You see it said no such file or directory, but how about if I capitalize it? So now let me check. You see now I'm in the desktop directory. So that's that. If I want to print the directory I am in, pwd, you see, home/ariyo/desktop. So now let's go to the next command. So apart from this cd desktop, there are many things we can do with cd command. If I just press cd without typing the directory, what it does is that it takes me back to my original directory, which is the Ariyo directory. So when I press cd, you see I'm no longer in the desktop directory. Instead, pwd, I'm now in my Ariyo directory again. So now the next thing I'm going to teach you guys is a command to make directories. We already know how to check the directories we have, but how about if we want to make our own directories? So I'm going to make a directory called Ariyo. So this is it. When you want to make directories, the command is mkdir, then space, then the name of the directory you want to make, Ariyo. It's made a directory, but how are we going to know if it's really made a directory? ls. You see, Ariyo has been added to my list of directories, and it was not here before. So that's that. What about if we want to remove this directory, we want to delete it, we don't need it again? So let me delete this Ariyo directory. It's as easy as rmdir, the name of the directory, Ariyo. So once I press enter and I press ls, this Ariyo will be gone because I've deleted it. So that's it. Oh, a mistake. So now ls, Ariyo is no longer there. So to make a directory, mkdir, that's make directory, remove directory, rmdir. So the next command we are going to be looking at is how to create a file. Okay, so to create a file, all you have to do is nano, then the name of the file you want to create, Ariyo. So this is Ariyo. Let me save it. You can save it in two ways. The first way is Ctrl S, then you press to exit, press Ctrl X, and the second way, just press Ctrl X. Then it will ask you, do you want to save this file? Then you press Y for yes. It will ask you what name do you want to call it, since you want to still call it this Ariyo. So you press enter. So but me, I prefer pressing Ctrl S, then to save it, then Control X to exit. So ls, I told you ls lists the files and directory in the directory you currently are. So this is a file. So this is the difference between a file and a directory. A file is usually written in white, the directory will be written in blue. So now, what about if we want to check what we wrote in this Ariyo directory? How are we going to do it? Well, that's simple. So our next command, the command we are going to use is the cat command. Cat Ariyo. So what the cat does is that it allows it to check things that are written in this file. So let's press enter. You see, it told me, hello, this is Ariyo. That's what is written in this Ariyo file. So it's already taught you how to create a directory, to enter a directory, then to leave a directory, to go to your home directory. Then I also taught you to how to delete a directory. So the next thing I'm going to teach you is how to delete a file. I already told you to create a file, just now know the name of the file, type something there, save it, exit, and the file will be there. But to delete the file, it is as simple as rm, the name of the file, Ariyo. When I press enter, it will be deleted. So ls, the Ariyo file is already gone. So to create a directory, it is mkdir. To create a file, it is nano, the name of the file. To delete a directory, it is rmdir. To delete a file, it is just simply rm. So that's that about that. So now, how about if you want to go back to this? Oh, we deleted it already. Let me create it again. I've already created the file. So how about if you want to come back to this Ariyo directory? Maybe we want to edit something, or want to add or remove something. So this is it. It's just simple. It is still that nano again, nano Ariyo. So it takes you to this Ariyo file. So enter. Hello, this is Ariyo. Hello, this is Ariyo. How about if you want to add something? Okay, let's just add something. Let me make 11 lines. So now I've written 11 lines. So let me leave. So ls Ariyo. How about if you want to check? Okay, I told you to check whatever is written in the file. All you have to do is press cat. So now this is everything that is written there. How about if you just want to check the first 10 lines? These 11 lines. How about if you want to just check the first 10 lines? So the command we are going to be using is head, then the name of the file, Ariyo. You see, it gave me the first 10 lines, which means this 11th line is not part of what it's giving me. How about if I want to check the last 10 lines? Let me clear this there. So the last 10 line, tail. So head, tail is the opposite of head. Head gives us the first 10 lines, tail gives us the last 10 lines. So Ariyo. Oh, sorry. Ariyo. So it did not open this the first line, which is hello, this is Ariyo. So it just gives us the last 10 lines. That is what tail does. So see you in the next video. This will be all.